The Old Red Tractor. A reader by Jolly Phonics. Cluck, cluck. In a corner of Moat Farm stood an old barn. It was dark in the barn, and Farmer Green stored lots of things there, like old horse carts, tools, and bits of wood. Some of these things had been stored there for so long that Farmer Green had forgotten all about them. On one side of the barn was an old red tractor. It was a little bit rusty, and there were cobwebs hanging down from it. Apart from Molly and Tolly, who often slept there, no one came in the barn much. One evening, the big green tractor had broken down. Farmer Green was in the yard, mending it. He stood up and scratched his head under his cap. "It is too late to go and get the part I need," he said to himself. "It will have to wait until morning." Cluck. Just then, he happened to look up at the barn. He said, thinking. "Perhaps, in the barn, there is an old part that I can use to mend the tractor. If there is, I can finish my jobs off this evening, instead of waiting. I need this big tractor to help with the harvest, as I can attach the big grain trailer to it." Farmer Green went to the barn and looked into the gloom. In the barn, he found himself standing next to the old red tractor. He looked at it and rubbed its paint. "You were a good old thing," he said, patting it fondly. "I had forgotten you were in here. Still, I suppose I must get on. I had forgotten you were here." He went back to looking for the part he needed to mend the big green tractor. He bent down and picked up some bits of metal from the ground. "No, no," he muttered, and shook his head. Then he found something under some wood. "That looks more like it," he said, but when he looked at it properly, he said, "No, this is no good. I need something bigger." Next, Farmer Green looked around at the back of the barn.